This battle. Now in Game 7, we'll finally determine the victor in this Round 1 war for the East. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Now let's take a look at the Bucks' opening lineup. Trent Jr. and Kuzma on the wings. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner, and it's Rollins in at point guard. And for the Knicks, the college trio outside. Brunson at 1 with Hart and Bridges on the wings. Inside, it'll be the dynamic pair of Anunoby and Cat. You take a look at the Knicks. Boy, you can feel the energy and anticipation in the air tonight. And you played in this league. What makes Game 7 so special?
Well, just the fact that these are the games you ultimately remember more than most, especially if you come out on top. Everything you've done in your season comes down to tonight.
Brunson looks it over. To the paint. Here's Anunoby, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Anunoby using his athleticism to force that one down.
Antetokounmpo against Anunoby. Antetokounmpo, bam!
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And there's Towns on the assist by Brunson.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
Turner, a screen on Brunson. Pass to Turner. The three. And it's New York with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Brunson on the drive. Trent with the defensive effort.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Rollins. Antetokounmpo, pass to Rollins. Back to Antetokounmpo. Driving inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break, New York. Here's Hart. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Two shots, two makes. Off to a good start.
His size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
Bridges finds Towns. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Hard against Trent. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter.
Hart is a team-first guy. Does a little bit of everything and loves to set up his teammates.
The Bucks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and Coach told me, well, when he gets into the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Anunoby. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Antetokounmpo outside. Trent, pass to Kuzma. Gets a second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
To the middle. Here's Bridges. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
It's stolen by Hart. Fast break, New York. Here's Anunoby. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the Knicks making a change here. McBride's checked in. Bucks trail by 11. Trent outside. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They are just feasting on fast break chances.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Now here's Trent. Throws it up high. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Outside Brunson. Back to Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Here's the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brunson's got his third bucket of the night.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Kuzma. Trent from long range. The rebound by Bridges.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And that one's good. Brunson.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Antetokounmpo against Anunoby. Pass to Kuzma. Let's go with a three. And the Bucks miss again. New York leading by 15. Here's McBride. And that one is hammered home.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now here's Kuzma. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Rollins. No points so far. Milwaukee shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he drops the first. Shamet, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. The Bucks also with a sub. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Trent. It's both from the stripe. New York has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Brunson passes to Shamet. Towns outside. Back to Shamet, to the wing on the left. And here's Brunson from the arc, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And some changes here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Bridges in for Shamet. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Jackson is checked in. A minute 58 left in the first. Porter finds Turner. And here is Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. Turner, a screen on Bridges. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Turner, no good.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Back to Brunson. Now here's McBride. New York working the ball around now. Outside Brunson. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Kuzma. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
I mean, he's lost the ball 3 times already. Where's his focus?
Yeah, he's got to sharpen up because he's on pace for double-digit turnovers, and that's not winning basketball.
Milwaukee making some changes. Sims, he's checked in for Turner. Bobby Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Prince is subbed in for Kuzma.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
To the inside, it's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Bridges with it. Portis picks him up. Towns outside. The 3-ball. The rebound by the Bucks. Out to Bridges. Pass to Towns. Takes a 3. Offensive board.
Boy, the size of Robinson is tough to get out and guard. I mean, he knows that and drew the defender in tight.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game now. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good.
Boy, you want to talk about a man-child to deal with, a monster inside? Look no further than Mitchell Robinson. He is a dominant two-way center.
Prince, a screen on Robinson. Portis outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. Knicks out in front, just dominating this one. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere right now. All right, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there.
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Taking a look at the Bucks. They've got Kevin Porter. A.J. Green is out there with Prince. Then it's Jackson, and it's Portis in at the 5. And a big finish by Robinson.
Robinson loves to hammer it down whenever he gets the chance, and with force.
And it's Portis. That time on the assist by Porter.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
New York has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Green against Bridges. Outside McBride. Puts up a deep 3. Bridges misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Porter. Oh, Robinson with a block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Porter, following the bucket by the Knicks. Here's Prince. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Prince has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Porter, the pass to Prince. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Hart's checked in for New York. Milwaukee also changing it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Prince. Trent comes in for Green, and it's Rollins in for Jackson. Portis with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Here's Antetokounmpo. Chalk up 2 there. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. The teardrop. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Bridges at the line, 2 shots.
That's good from Bridges.
You look at the skill set of Mikal Bridges, and it's shooting, the wing defense. Every team would like to have a 3-and-D guy like him.
Towns, he's checked in for Sohan. Bridges hits them both. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Antetokounmpo outside. Down low. And then Portis with the dunk.
The slam from Portis, impressive. Using that size around the rack.
Alvarado, the pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
Outside for Porter. Pass to Rollins. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Trent's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Portis.
Well, Porter has tremendous talent and is very creative. He's good at getting his guys the ball when they're ready to score. A good passer because he's got good vision.
Launches a 3, and Mikal Bridges hits from deep. Bridges has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Antetokounmpo lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo has got 10 points in the game.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Towns. He's got 6. Over Antetokounmpo. The shot by Towns, no good.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Rollins passes to Trent. Here's Rollins. Pass to Antetokounmpo. He takes it in. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. For the Knicks, Sohan's checked in for Robinson. Shamet comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. Milwaukee also changing it up. Miles Turner comes in for Portis. And it's Kyle Kuzma in for Porter Jr. Now here's Brunson. He's got 17. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
When he's hot, Brunson is capital letter hot. There's just so many ways he can hurt you.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. Here's Rollins. Just 5 on the clock. Trent on the wing. Puts up a 3. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Really confident in his mechanics. They're efficient. No wasted motion. All Trent Jr. needed was the rock.
Back to Brunson. From deep. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
On the wing, Kuzma. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 14 points.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Outside Brunson. A little mid-range shot is up. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Rollins. Pass to Trent. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Here's Brunson into the lane. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Brunson's got 24 points. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Here's Shamet, defended by Kuzma. Brunson misses. The Bucks trail by 20. Kuzma, the pass to Turner. Antetokounmpo outside. Sohan with a rebound. New York has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Shamet, no good. 1:16 left to play in the first half. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Anunoby, he's checked in for Sohan. Mikal Bridges comes in for Shamet. And Miles McBride subbed in for Hart. Good on the second one.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Here's McBride. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists tonight.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Kuzma. Here's Turner, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
And Turner is exceptionally good at getting guys up in the air. He's got a really wicked shot fake, which fools even the best defensive players.
First free throw is good. And so Turner nails them both.
Yeah, you know, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it. And does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
Now here's Anunoby. Give him 8 points now. New York working the ball around now. The shot by Towns, no good.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Rollins, covered by Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he gets it to go. Antetokounmpo has got 21.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's characteristic.
And so it's New York, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be back in a moment.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basket.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. Problem is their offense can't keep up with those guys. So the D has to pick up the slack or this thing is over.
Man, you know they're getting an earful right down in that locker room. We'll see who's listening.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series. Do you guys agree they're looking very confident at this point?
Yeah, they just need to keep doing what they're doing. They're doing like me tonight, TCB, taking care of the business.
Well, I'm not sure what business you're talking about, Shaq, but I do agree with you. The message in the locker room is just simple. Don't let up. Finish off this game.
And still a half to go, but you get a sense the momentum is strongly in their favor. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's an 18-point game. And let's get an update on Josh Hart's injury. Allie, what do you have?
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with New York's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Despite the longer time frame for a full recovery, the training staff is letting him play. We'll be keeping you updated as we hear more, but for now, he's not going to let this slow him down.
Thanks for the update there, Allie.
It's always so tough to see a player get hit with this kind of setback. You know, they dedicate so much time and energy and effort to their craft. My hope and prayer is that he has a smooth recovery.
The college trio outside. Brunson at one with Hart and Bridges on the wings. Anunoby plays the 4 and Cat is the center. That's the 5 for New York right now. Outside Brunson. Hart passes to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo, left side. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Got it.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go. And yep, it's good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Outside Hart from the arc. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists in the game.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. New York leading by 16. Bridges passes to Anunoby and stolen by Antetokounmpo. On the take, the strong finish by Giannis.
On the drive, Giannis just deadly. His stride and his strength make him hard to handle once he gets going.
And the basket by Towns.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Towns for 3. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
When you got a big guy like Towns that can hit from long range, I think it makes your whole team harder to defend.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Kuzma against Bridges. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 32 points. The shot misses, and some solid defense from Towns.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Yeah, with his footwork and strength, Brunson is difficult to contain down low, even though he's not that tall.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Line, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Brunson. Both free throws good from Brunson.
Brunson has really developed into such a leader on the floor. He was that way in college. Quiet but assertive, controls the pace and tempo of the game, creates space for his teammates. He's really a coach on the floor in many respects.
Inside. And then Turner with the dunk.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Brunson passes to Towns. Antetokounmpo against Anunoby. Left side Brunson. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. Drives to the hoop. Wow! Giannis taking off!
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
New York leading by 15. And here's Brunson. 28 points for him. New York working the ball around now. Outside Hart. Fires the 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Kuzma. Pass to Rollins. Now Antetokounmpo. Brunson defending. Trent for 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Trent's got 7 points.
Yeah, he's a volume 3-ball shooter, Gary Trent Jr. And he's got a nice stroke and never hesitates to fire from there.
To the middle. Here's Towns. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And the Knicks making a change here. McBride's checked in. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Oh, and Towns with the block.
Boy, it's a big bonus for this team when Towns is engaged and making an impact defensively.
Goes up off the inbound. On defense, the Knicks. The lead is 15. Turner inside. Covered by Towns.
And Turner's length causes defenses all kinds of problems. I mean, he really uses that length extremely well to draw fouls.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. Knicks leading by 15. Bridges passes to Robinson. And the layup is good. 7 points in the game.
Always ready to get rough inside. Robinson is as physical a presence down low as we have in the league.
Oh, Robinson with a block. Outside McBride. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. and he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Bobby Portis. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Turner.
Bridges at the line. One shot.
The free throw is off from Bridges. The Bucks trail by 19. Porter finds Trent. To halt the run. And that's 2 points on the layup. Trent's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How about the work inside that time by Trent Jr.? Just taking what the defense gives him.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Porter. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Porter's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Pass to Trent. A minute 22 left to play in the third quarter. And a missed layup. Outside Anunoby. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Hey, you know what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Pass to Kuzma. Fires from deep. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
4-3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Brunson's got 31.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Offensive rebound. Doesn't go that time. Knicks leading by 21. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges against Trent. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely. Here's McBride. That 3's off the mark. Porter looks it over. Over Brunson. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the New York Knicks sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look. Look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the small forward position. Pass to Jackson. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Here's Porter. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. From outside, off the mark. New York leading by 21. And here's Robinson. Here's Towns. And no good, trying to use the glass. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Jackson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish. Sohan's
checked in for New York. Oh, sweet move. Here's Hart. Gets the 14-footer to fall. And the Knicks lead by 20.
Not hard to main strength as a hooper. Still, he can do some damage in the mid-range.
Jackson, right side. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. The shake, and he takes it up and lays it in. Antetokounmpo's got 15 points in just the second half. McBride with it. Porter's there. Puts it up from 12, and he knocks the jumper down.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. The three from Prince. And it's New York with a rebound.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
He buries it from three.
You can tell Sohan has a team mentality out there. He's not playing for himself.
The Bucks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
McBride passes to Robinson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. Alvarado comes in for McBride. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Now here's Porter. Alvarado defending. Alvarado with a steal. Jackson against Hart. Pass to Alvarado. Outside Robinson. Outside Anunoby. Here's Shamet. The three is up. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds in the game. And there's Jackson on the assist by Porter. Porter's got his 6th assist of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Anunoby. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Yeah, you know, we see OG has really improved his jump shot, but I like when he takes that thing inside, uses his athleticism in the painted area.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Alvarado outside. Robinson, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Anunoby passes to Robinson. Here's Shamet. Pass to Robinson. Lets the three fly. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Got a piece of it. Turner with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Turner against Anunoby. And Antetokounmpo, here we go.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Yep, and now they're going to the second round. He's in a zone and paving the way for his squad right now. Bridges outside. Hart finds Bridges. Left side Brunson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady fake by Brunson. Of course, his dad was an outstanding player. He's from a basketball-playing family. I mean, heck, You grow up in the family business of hoops, you expect to be good.
That free throw good from Brunson. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Here's Rollins. Brunson defending. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Turner. Clock is at 3. Here's Rollins. And stolen by Brunson. Soft touch off the glass. Brunson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And an Obi for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Turner's got 9 rebounds now. And he racks up 2.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Towns. Now Brunson. And he drives in. Hart. Oh, off target from downtown. Bucks trail by 18. Now Antetokounmpo. Now Turner. Bucket! It goes!
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now Trent takes a 3, knocks down the trifecta.
Making the defense work. Could not get to Trent in the corner that time.
Knicks leading by 15. Outside Anunoby. Outside Hart. Outside Brunson. Clock at 6. Outside Anunoby. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And it's in there.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
New York has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Antetokounmpo with the block.
You got to know where Giannis is at all times, especially when you're around the goal.
Now Kuzma. Beyond the arc. Bridges pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Knicks.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And for a series that went all the way, you have to appreciate their ability to close it out in advance.
In Game 7, you need guys who are going to be clutch, who are going to rise to the occasion, overcome the obstacles. They did everything they had to do.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jalen Brunson.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
That's from Rollins.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. He's off from 3. Bridges against Kuzma. With that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And what a way to cap off a riveting series in round 1. They seem to feed off the pressure of this Game 7.
Well, they had to put a lot of energy into winning this series. They'll be a little worn down physically, but from a mental standpoint, they'll be riding high after battling so hard to win this series.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.